Good afternoon, all. Welcome to Pantech eLearning. Today we are going to see about webinar on emergency of IoT ecosystem. Just wait a minute. So today we will see how Once again, good afternoon, all. So today we are going to see about webinar on emergency of IoT ecosystem. So this program is conducted by the College of this program is conducted by the College of Krishna University. From Krishna University, they are conducting the webinar on emergency of IoT ecosystem, and that just wait a minute. Let's check the audio. So today we will see how So about Pantech eLearning, our profile we are origin from 2004, 7 branches, 100 plus employees, and 1200 plus workshops we are conducting for both faculty development also and even for students also. And our main portfolio is about R&D, research and development for industries project, and faculty development programs, hands-on training workshops, internships and in-plan training, short-term course, value-added course, and then academic projects training, and customized design service and state for R&D. So this is our main portfolio, and we are this is all about our Pantech eLearning, and we are experts in EEE and EC domains also, and CSE and IT domains also, like Internet of Things and artificial intelligence, embedded system, robotics, VLSI using FPGA or TMS processors, and image processing using MATLAB, and using Python with Open, and power electronics and electric vehicle. So this is a EC and EEE domains, and we have CSE and IT domains also, like big data, data analytics, Kotlin, and application development, and data, image, text mining, cloud computing, and mobile computing. IEEE papers also. The session is about webinar on emergency of IoT ecosystem. How we can use IoT systems, and then what are the things we are going to see. So before we are going to see, I like to introduce about college. So this program is conducted by Krishna University and organized by Department of Computer Science, and the principal and convener and coordinator of this program is Professor K.B. Chancellor of Krishna University, and they have patrons and destination. The name of the patron is Professor K. Krishna Reddy, and destination is Registrar of Krishna University. Okay, and we have a convener name is Dr. Vijay Kumari Roda, and destination is assistant professor and head of Department of Computer Science. And the additional information about the college is the Krishna University is the state university established by government of Andhra Pradesh in the year 2008 itself, and in the recommendation of Knowledge Commission, Government of India, the university offers the blend of conventional and career-oriented courses in arts and science and management and then technology, at contributing to the nation knowledge wealth production, and also to create an ambience of industries interaction to make the students aware of the utilization of cutting edge technology. And about the Department of Computer Science is the center of excellence for research and development of the project with the cutting edge technologies. The department offers PhD under the Faculty of Engineering and Technology, for which the admission are given based on the common entrance test RCET. Okay, so if you are willing to join this college, you just contact the Krishna University, and we enter into the session, the webinar on emergency of IoT ecosystem. Okay, so first of all, you have to know the literature review of the IoT. So that is in 2014, nearly 2 billion connected in 2014 nearly 2 billion connected devices shipped, and the numbers will be grow nearly 8 billion device in the year of 2020. Okay, that is the IoT is nowadays blooming. Okay, how the artificial intelligence is blooming, like same thing the IoT also blooming nowadays. Okay, so we need to concentrate on that, even IoT itself, IoT also. Okay, so like we are using the IoT system in home and transports and body health, okay, and building infrastructures and cities, like those areas. Okay, we are doing lot of things, okay, by using this IoT systems. Okay, and the next thing, so Internet of Things, the definition of Internet of Things is, it seems like everybody is talking about Internet of Things only. Okay, so like where we are using and why we are using Internet of Things. Okay, why? Because if you need, so if you are developing any artificial intelligence robot or anything, okay, the data is important. Okay, so the most of the data we will get from through online also, or by sensors also. Okay, sensors means like, for example, if you want to develop a machine learning project or deep learning project, you need to use the like weather related project. You need to predict whether the weather is hot or rainy day, like that. You need to predict, you need to develop one machine learning model, means we need to use the data set of weather reports, right? So for that purpose, we need some data. So those data will be collected from the environment. To collecting those data from the environment, we need to use some sensors. Okay, so using that sensors, we need to upload those data to the cloud, and then from cloud we need to collect the data. Okay, so these are the activities, these are the scenarios related to the Internet of Things. Okay, so if you wanna do anything related to the weather forecasting or some other natural related thing, means you need to use the Internet of Things. Okay, so Internet of Things is a main source. We need to do those process. Okay, so that's why it's blooming nowadays. And then next thing, the process. Okay, the process of Internet of Things, like we are doing some process. Here you can see, first we need to collect some data. Okay, after collecting those data, we need to move it on like communication oriented. Okay, so first where we are collecting from data, we need some sensors. Okay, by those sensors only we need to collect the data. For example, I am using paint. Okay, so here I will place some sensors. Okay, I need to collect the data of like weather report, means I will place some sensors within the environment. Okay, those sensors will be collect the data. Okay, so sensors are work under battery only. Okay, so we need to recharge each and every time. So that's why if I want to achieve some efficient way, means I will use the cluster node also here. Okay, so here it's a cluster head node. Okay, so by using this sensor, whatever data I am collecting, I will transfer to those data to the cluster head, and then cluster head will be transfer the data to the base station or cloud. Okay, or base station or cloud. Okay, so by using this data, the reporter will be collect the data and process those data, and then they will analyze by using machine learning or deep learning, and they will give the report whether today we have hot day or rainy day. Okay, so like that we are collecting some data from the environment, and we are focusing using that data, we are focusing to predict an output result. Okay, whether it's a rainy day or it's a hot day. Okay, so for those purpose we are using the IoT thing. Okay, not only for this. Okay, for example, nowadays we are using smart watches. Okay, so within smart watches we have different type of sensors are available. Okay, so for that purpose also we are using the same thing only. Okay, so for example, we have some sensors in our watches. So wherever you are going, it will be collect how much distance you are walking, and it will be collect some data from your action. Then it will be give it to your mobile phone. The mobile phone will be analyze your data and give the output result. Okay, so how much you are walking today when compared to yesterday. So like that it will be give some result. Okay, so all are based on data only. Okay, so data is new oil, so we need to do something. For example, what are the key feature if you are using IoT? Means if you are using IoT, the main key feature is for AI only. Okay, so if you want to develop AI, IoT is essential that makes the virtually anything as a smart device, or it meanings to every aspect of the life with power of data collection. Okay, so artificial intelligence algorithm and networks, so it will be capable by learning from the data. So we need IoT is the key feature. Okay, and next one is communication. Okay, so communication is nothing but after you are collecting the data set, you need to transfer those data to somewhere, right? So that is the communication. Communicating through base station, or communicating through wired, or communicating through wireless, anything. Okay, so in this architecture we are communicating with like fog and edge computing. Okay, we are communicating with fog and edge computing. Okay, then after this we are going to analyze the data set. Okay, so analyze the data in the form of graph. How means, for example, if you take a Python language, okay, we are analyzing the data by using graphs. Okay, and graphs means like we will use like, for example, here in Python we have a different type of packages. Okay, like matplotlib or cborn. Okay, so this is some of the package used in Python. Using those Python packages you can see way. Okay, that is the use of analyzing the data in the form of graph. Okay, After you are analyzing the data with the graph, and you need to do some device, okay, add on the one device based on the another device information, okay. So based on the another device information, that is based on the past device, okay, you already create one application. So this application will be trained with previous data, okay. So now what are the current scenario? According to the current scenario, what data you are collecting from the sensors, those sensors will be analyzed by that particular app, then it will be give the result to you, okay. So this is the architecture of if you are want to develop one IoT use case means. So okay, so this is the use case for developing a simple IoT, okay. So that is collection and communicate, analyze and add, okay. The next thing here you can see, this is the simple example of intelligence of lightning, okay. So for example, in our home, if you are use the IoT system means what will do, okay. So this is one example of scenario, okay. So we have smartphone nowadays, and we know machine learning algorithms and then models, okay. Based on the machine learning algorithms and models, and based on our smartphone itself, we are going to control our lamp or any other automation technique like motors, okay, or Wi-Fi systems, okay, or according to the daylight scenario, automatically your lights will be turn on and turn off, okay. So here you can see, here I am having some smart lamp, okay. So using that smart lamp, I will give the manual command on switch, okay. For example, here we have on and off switches. So if I click the on button, automatically the controlled application, that is control device, okay. So what is the device you are using? So we have different type of devices are there to control that, like both controller and processor. So using that thing, we are going to do some actions, okay. So whether if I want to turn on the light, it will be automatically turn on the light. Otherwise you need to do some actions like without automatically, okay. So based upon the light intensity, our sunlight intensity, automatically if you want to turn on your night lamp also, automatically we will turn on, okay. So like this we will use some intelligent lighting for our even home also, okay. So this is one of the example for Internet of Things, but not only this one, we have a lot, okay. So I am telling only one thing, intelligent lighting, okay. So then here you can see, then where and all we will use the Internet of Things, okay. So first we will use in our home. So till before slide only we seen about how we can use IoT system for our home, okay. Not only for lighting system, even for entertainment or security purpose also, like you can place your cameras in front of door also, okay. So based on the face recognition, automatically it will be open the door or close the door, like that. We can use it for security purpose also, and we can use it for even home appliance also, okay, for health purpose also, okay. So health purpose means it will becomes under wireless body area network, okay. Wireless body area network, it will be comes under wireless body area network. How means, like we have some patient, right? For example, definitely some unable to stand, there is patient we will have, okay. So we need to use some sensor for that person, okay. We can check the live streaming health conditions, okay, based on the sensors, okay. So like that also we can do with home. And for transport system, we can use it for traffic control also, okay. So if you take a transport system, most of the persons will be know about vehicular ad hoc network, that is VANET, okay. Vehicular ad hoc network, VANET, okay. VANET is one of the promising system for IoT, okay. So why now in India it's not implemented, but most of the countries, like small countries and all, they implemented the VANET type of system only, that is vehicular ad hoc network. So using this vehicular ad hoc network system, all the vehicles in the roadside, okay, in the roadside, all the vehicles will be connected with each other through Wi-Fi or some other wireless medium, and after it's connecting by all the Wi-Fi or some other wireless medium, all the data, that is, for example, if I turn left means my backside cars will be given message or any other intimation. So the front car will be turning the left, go slowly, like that automatically it will be recognized and intimate to the driver. Okay, so like that we can do some other possibilities to reduce the accidents also by using VANET, vehicular ad hoc network. So that will be applicable in traffic, transport system and parking system and emergency service. Okay, so if you are doing vehicular ad hoc network in roadside system means, for example, if emergency van, okay, emergency van will be arrived on that particular route means, automatically all the cars available in that particular road, previously it will be sent the message and try to clear the road, and then we can enter into the hospital easily without any traffics. Okay, so like that we will use some advanced technique, vehicular ad hoc network. But now also it's implemented not only not in India, but some other country like small cities, they are implemented. And next one is community. Community is nothing but we can use it for even environment purpose or surveillance or smart metering. Okay, like that purpose we will use. And then national, for security purpose and infrastructure purpose, we are using these things. Okay, so doctor and nursing staff, home users, so I already told you wireless body area network, so for that purpose only we are using this one, and policy maker and industrialist. Okay, so these are the area we are covering. And then sensors. So sensors is important. If you need to develop any IoT system, simple IoT system for your home also, we need these sensors. Okay, so sensors, lot of sensors are available nowadays. Sensors is important. Why? Because based on the sensors only we are achieving some automation techniques and all. Okay, so like one of the sensor is ambient light sensor and accelerate sensor. Okay, so acceleration sensor or tilt sensor used to tilt the, for example, in our mobile phone we are tilting the mobile phone means automatically it's turned into landscape or portrait or like that, right? So we are using the tilt sensor only, and electric or magnetic sensor and leak and level sensor and like torque or load sensor. Okay, and proximity sensor, and then velocity and displacement sensor, temperature sensor, moisture sensor, and sound and vibration sensor, and gas sensor. Okay, so this many area we are covering these sensors. Okay, gas sensor means like we can find using gas sensor whether the person will be drive on the road DD or not, like that also. Okay, so that is gas sensors. Okay, so this many sensors are available, and we will, using those sensors we will achieve the target. Okay, so here one of the sensor is IR sensor. Okay, so IR sensor is nothing but it's transmitting the wave, and that is black and white we have, right? Black and white light we have. So IR receiver and IR emitter. Okay, so using those things it will be transmit the data and take the output result. Okay, so that is IR sensor. And here you can see we have distance adjustment. So this is one of the image, okay, of IR sensor. I just tell you what is IR sensor contain. Okay, transmitting and receiving, and here we have adjusting. Okay, so if you change this adjusting point means the level, echo level of your transmitting and receiving waves will be adjust. Okay, and here we have a power LED. Power LED is nothing but whether the sensor will correctly connected with ground and VCC, that is out and VCC we need to check, means we need to use this one, and obstacles LED. Okay, so mostly this IR sensor will be work on the back side of your car. Okay, back side of your car we will use those IR sensor, and we will check the distance of the obstacles back side of the car. Okay, so if you are trying to take reverse, it will be used and it will be detect the obstacles in your back side. Okay, not only back side, even front side also. Okay, so that is the use of IR sensor. And here I am telling you cloud. Okay, so cloud means mostly the sensors will be collect the data and it will be transferred to the cloud only. Okay, so cloud means, for example, one of the cloud for IoT, that is open source cloud, it's called as ThinkSpeak. Okay, ThinkSpeak is the one of the cloud. We can transfer all the collected data to the particular cloud, and we can retrieve the data by using API. Okay, so API key is nothing but each and every account has some security key, public key and private key. Okay, so using those key you can retrieve the data from the particular account data. Okay, so particular account data we can retrieve the data from that using API key. Okay, so each and every account will have just we need to create a cloud account. Okay, that is enough. Then 5G on IoT. So why I am mentioning here 5G on IoT means, if you want to achieve 100% IoT system means we need 5G. Okay, why? Because one of the main drawback for IoT system is internet speed only. Okay, nowadays we are using 4G LTE, but that is not as sufficient for working IoT devices. Okay, so if you wanna achieve 100% of IoT system, why? Because for example, if you are placing an face recognition in front of your home, okay, you went for somewhere, okay, so you want to check whether the person is unknown person or your relative, means it will be we need to process those things within seconds only. We need to achieve some point. Okay, that is you can open the door or you can't open the door, but between this time, if that is some other persons will be try to attack the person. Okay, so that is, for example, they will use some malfunction softwares or they will use some other things and they will open the doors by using this one. So for that purpose we need some higher speed of internet connectivity, so we need 5G on the Internet of Things. Okay, so 5G spectrum expand the frequency on which digital cellular technology will transfer the data. Okay, so that is 5G on IoT system. And hardware we already seen, but most of the hardware for IoT system is, one of the first thing is Raspberry Pi. Okay, so Raspberry Pi is the most useful one. Here we have USB and USB connector, and then 3.mm audio jacks also available, and power connector also available. It's now it's available for USB port C also. Okay, so Raspberry Pi and Arduino. Okay, Arduino is one of the software we will use, and we need to use some memory cards for that purpose. Okay, and Node MCU and Intel editions. Okay, so like this we are having some hardware. Using this hardware we will use some sensors and collect the data, and we will check the output results and all. Okay, so that is these are the things on hardware. And components. Okay, so what are the components mostly used for IoT means, like mobile devices for sending the message or turn on your light, means you need mobile applications, apps and all. Then IoT platforms like the cloud platforms or some other platforms we need. and location detection technology like GPS also we need. Okay, then advanced human machine interface, and then authentication and fraud detection, and 3D printing, smart sensors, big data analytics, and advanced algorithms. And we have multi-level customer interaction with the customer profile also. So like this we need some components in IoT systems. Okay, so cloud, if you take a cloud, means we have freely available cloud like AWS or IBM Watson and ThinkSpeak, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud. Okay, so we have lot of IoT cloud, but most of the clouds are just give the trial versions only. Okay, so if you need even more any other thing, means you need to pay. Okay, so next one, MQTT protocol. Why I am showing you MQTT protocol in this IoT emergency thing, means here message queuing telemetry transport, that is MQTT protocol is mainly used for machine to machine communication. Okay, connectivity protocol. Okay, this is the protocol mainly used in IoT systems. Okay, so to communicate with each and every machines. Okay, so for example, I am using sensors and I am using some hardware, and I am using even my mobile phones to communicate all the devices, right? So all the devices we need to communicate, means we need to use message queuing telemetry transport. Okay, so it's a useful connection with remote location where the small code footprints record or network bandwidth is premium. Okay, so we need some network bandwidth with a premium manner, and then using that also we can communicate the machine to machine transaction. Okay, not only MQTT protocol, we will use some other protocols also, like UDP, user datagram protocol, or TCP, transfer control protocol. Okay, like IP. Okay, so we have different type of protocol, but one of the most promising technology protocol in IoT system is MQTT. Okay, so here you can see in architecture also they are representing like communication between machine to machine. Okay, so like this machine to machine transaction we will rectify using that MQTT protocol. And here you can see these are the technologies and protocols. So we already discussed about IP, TCP and UDP, right? So user datagram protocol, that is wireless, TCP wired, and IP internet protocols. Okay, so these are some protocols, and let me see what are the technology used for IoT system. Okay, so most of the technology we know only. Okay, it's like NFC and RFID and all. Okay, so we will see one by one what is the use of those NFC and RFID and all. Okay, so first one is like NFC and RFID. Okay, so NFC and RFID is like, what is the meaning of NFC? Near field communication, or RFID means radio frequency identification. Okay, so it's provide a simple, low energy and versatile options for identifying and accessing the token connection using bootstrapping and payments. Okay, so RFID and NFC for using bootstrapping or payments purpose only. Okay, so RFID technology, like they can communicate with two-way radio transmitter receiver to identifying and track the tags associated with object. Okay, so that is the two-way communication radio transmitter, RFID. And NFC consists of communication protocol for electronic device. Okay, so typically a mobile device and a standard device. Okay, so if you wanna use mobile device and some other standard device, that is we will use NFC tags, and RFID is used for two-way radio transmitter receiver and transmitter. Okay, so that is the difference between NFC and RFID. And we are having a low energy Bluetooth also. Okay, so low energy Bluetooth is supports the lower power and lower long uses. Okay, so we are doing, basically you need to know one thing. Okay, so in IoT we are using sensors. Okay, so sensors will be capable for working few hours only. Okay, after that we need to change the battery or we need to recharge the battery. Okay, so for that purpose we are going to use low energy of Bluetooth device and low energy of wireless devices and all. Okay, so low energy of Bluetooth device is nothing but needs the IoT function while exploiting the standard technology with native support across the system. Okay, that's why we are using a low energy Bluetooth device, and we have low energy wireless also. Okay, so this is the technology. It's replaced the most power hungry aspects in the IoT system. Okay, so using low energy wireless system we removed some hungry aspects of IoT system. Okay, through this sensor. Okay, and other elements can power down over the long period. Okay, so for example, if we are using some sensors with low energy means the power will be a long period and communication link, that is we can communicate using even wireless also. Okay, wirelessly we can communicate with each other, and it will be an low energy wireless, but it will be extend the life of the device using low usage. Okay, so that is the low energy wireless. And radio protocol, so if you take a radio protocol, we have different types of protocols are available. Okay, so like Zigbee, we are having Zigbee and Z-Wave and Thread. Okay, so are the radio protocols for creating a low rate private area networks. Okay, like Zigbee, Z-Wave and Threads are the low wave creating low rate private area networks. Okay, so this is the technology used for low power but offer a high throughput unlike many similar options. Okay, it will be increase the power of small local device network without a typical cost. Okay, so that is the use of radio control. And we are having an LTE. I hope most of the persons will be know about this LTE. Okay, so LTE, A is nothing but it's a advanced. Okay, LTE advanced, it delivers an important upgrade to LTE technology. Okay, so by increasing not only its coverage, okay, but also reduce the latency and rising its throughput. That is, before we are having a version LTE, now we are using LTE version, that is advanced version. So why we are using advanced version means we have some disadvantages like latency issues and rising of throughputs also. Okay, now they are disadvantages, now it changed into an advantages, that is they reduced the latency time and then they reduced the even throughput also. Okay, so it gives the IoT tremendous for power. Okay, through expanding its range and with its most significant like vehicle, UAV or similar communications, we are using this LTE. Okay, the next one, Wi-Fi direct. Most of the persons will be know about this and most of the persons will be don't know. Why? Because most of the persons will be know about only Wi-Fi, but Wi-Fi direct is like, for example, if you know about if you are using in your home like Android TV or smart TV means definitely you will know about this Wi-Fi direct. Why? Because it's a peer-to-peer connection. Okay, it's a peer-to-peer connection with Wi-Fi. Okay, with low latency. Okay, so it will be connect with peer-to-peer. That is, you can transfer whatever you need. Either it's a video or either it's a image or either it's a audio to your TV with this connectivity of Wi-Fi direct. Okay, so this is one of the most important technology in IoT to communicate with TVs like that, but it does not compromise on speed or throughput. Okay, so it will be does not compromises the speed and throughput. It will be like higher level. Okay, so these are the technologies we can cover by using IoT system. And the next one, industry is 4.0. Okay, so one of the main thing we need to use means industry 4.0. So why we are using industries 4.0 means we need to upgrade from olden days to nowadays. Okay, we need some upgrade like basically in cyber physical system and internet of things and even industrial internet. We enter into the means we are going to see here. This is the architecture of how we achieved the industries 4.0. So first we used some machine action and some steam power, okay, to waving the looms and all. Okay, then after that we use the industries 2.0, that is mass production assembly line electrical energies, to overcome those previous industries 1.0. And then if we need to overcome industries 2.0, in 3.0 we use some automation system and some computer and some electronic device, and using processor we done those achievement that to overcome the 2.0. And now we are in industrial 4. We need to improve the cyber physical system and internet of things and networks also. Okay, so we are applying in industrial 4.0 is like in industrial internet of things and big data, cloud computing and additive manufacturing, that is AIM, generally they will call us AIM, and advanced robotics and augmented and virtual reality. Okay, so these are the 4.0s, and this is the simple architecture of industrial 4.0. Okay, that is communicating device using internet and collecting the data, analyzing the data, acting optimize sensors, measuring and interrupt. Okay, so here the main objective of industrial 4.0, like taking a data, same thing, same procedure only, but we need to add some other important things like controllers and applications and all. Okay, so that is the main objective. And here let we come to the industrial applications. Okay, so what are the applications are used for industrial 4.0? Okay, so here you can see, so in IoT applications for industries and markets. Okay, so what are the way means, first one is engineering, in engineering and in industries and infrastructure. Okay, so like applications of IoT like these areas. Okay, including improving the production and marketing and service delivery and safety also. The IoT provides a strong means of monitoring the various process and real transparency, creates the great visibility for improvement opportunities. Okay, in engineering ways and industries of infrastructure. For example, if you take for example like if you are manufacturing the facility that make the seal for manufacturing equipment. Okay, so if you are manufacturing the seal. Okay, so when regulation changes for the composition and function of the seal, the new appropriate requirements are automatically programmed in the production robotics and engineering alerts about the approval of the changes. Okay, then we will work on even government and safety also. So it will be applicable for like government and safety purpose, like in small cities. Okay, so small cities means like crime areas, otherwise like home. Okay, and local law enforcement, like that purpose we are going to use those government and safety purpose. And home and office. Okay, so home and office means if you wanna advertise something related to your office purpose, or if you wanna advertise through the social medias, anything means we need to use those home and offices also. And health and medicine related, so we already discussed again and again, I don't want to tell, it's related to wireless body area network. Okay, and marketing and content delivery. So based on marketing and content delivery, like for example, a customer can buy a product containing the sensors, means the sensors share the location of the users. And for example, the customer will buying the yellow color t-shirt on the particular area means, okay, so those location will be shared to the those particular ECOT website. Okay, the sensors will be collect the data like that, and it will be sent to the particular ECOT website, and based on that they will promoting the again and again the particular yellow t-shirt to the particular area. Okay, so the like that we can do the marketing using IoT, and improved advertising also, that is we can improve the advertisement also, and it will be used for air and water pollutions also. Okay, by using some sensors we can collect the how much air level and how much water. So recently we due to this COVID-19 we are in lockdown condition, right? So at the time most of the vehicles will not place in the road, right? So at the time there some survey of the environment will become, like for Delhi and some other cities, they changed the pollute air. Okay, the airs under somewhat cleaned level. Okay, so like that they given some survey by using the IoT systems only. Okay, so extreme weather and commercial farming. Okay, we can even improve. Okay, by collecting the past data, and we will predict the result, what type of cultivation we can yield at this situation, at this climate, means how much, what the profit will become. Like that also we can use some machine learning or deep learning techniques to predict the output. Okay, so these are the IoT application in industries and markets. Okay, so that's it about the today's session. If you have any doubt regarding this session, you just ask me on chat box. I will be reply you for your questions. And if you are new to this channel, please subscribe the channel and hit a bell icon. You will be get a notification each and every time. And if you like this video, please click a like button. Any doubt, any other, not only related to the IoT, if you need related to the like OpenCV or data science or machine learning or deep learning or anything. Okay, so whatever you have doubt, you just share your question. I will definitely give the answer for your doubt. And if you are new to this channel, please subscribe the channel and hit a bell icon. Why? Because not only today we are conducting like this trending technologies webinar, so it will be useful for your future. Okay, and the participant attendance links will be in description. Okay, those who are not registered, please go and click that link and please register for your attendance, today's attendance link. You will be get a certificate. And if you like this video, please hit a like button and support us to come up with good title. Okay, so if you wanna anything related to domain, if you have any title, means you just post it on our chat box. We will arrange the webinar for your titles also. Okay, so if you have any doubt related to the any technology, or if you need to know, like for example you need to know what is blockchain. Okay, like that if you need to know any other technology, means you just comment it on our chat box. We will arrange the webinar for your titles also. Okay, so that's it about today's session. I hope everybody will understood about today's session. Okay, we will see on another one nice presentation. Up to this, it's signing off from Kamalesh. Thank you all. Thank you. Have a nice day.